Hey, ladies and gents, back with another replay from Vaer. We got the La-7. This is probably the most ever videos of an La-7 fights. Tier 7 with the 23s. Love this plane. Love the 5 as well. Like I said, very underrated planes in my opinion. I mean, the fact that they look like a flying beer can with wings. Yeah. And heading toward the center objective here. He's dropping down here a little bit. He has quite a bit of help here. Surprisingly, not a lot of them are heading to the missile facility. Everybody's heading towards center, so it's going to be a good fight. Picks up the P-43 coming through, nails him. Oh, those 23s really don't care. Already turning the objective. Back around here, looking for his next target. Picks up another P-40. Oh, finishes him off. Puts him up about 720 already off the bat. 2 kills. Looking for his third on this. Hopefully turn this objective here relatively quick. Back down he goes. And where is he at? Finds the P-40 on the target. Nails him for the third kill. Not quite got the objective here. The bots seem to be more interested in shooting things other than what they need to be. So he pretty much turned that objective all by himself. Now he's got bunches of red planes here to deal with here. Back around he goes. Ooh. I thought he was going to go head to head with that guy, but he didn't. Pulls around. Almost. I'm not sure if that's a human. Nope, it's not. It's a Yak-1M Lev. It looked like that was going to be a suicide mission on the bots because, you know, they do that now. Finishes him off. They're up 1-1. However, the team does have the missile base up and running. I should say a military base, I guess you want to call it. Picks up the P-51A. And he very sent the email. He pretty much just camped the center here. He said he was pretty much at the buffet the whole time. Picks up the JU 88P. And he's setting up a nice personal points right now. Just a little bit over almost 5K already, and he is just racking these guys as they come in here. Drops down, picks up a little bit of a repair kit. Always something to remember when you do have one of those facilities is to keep that repair up and running. Picks up the Yak-9M, finishes him off, and pulls around. La-7 once again, not the best turner, not the best climber, not the best anything, but it's pretty good at just about everything. Picks up the P-51A. P-51A is going to have a hard time to get away from the La-7. He's got, with that long range, roughly 730 meter range on him. He can start shooting from quite a distance. Picks up Lev again in the Yak-1M, all over his tail. The enemy military base, of course, are launching rockets, and as a rocket lands, the Vaer knocks down a plane, so it's kind of at a stalemate right now. Picks up the Ki-88, drops down looking for his next target. Who does he got? Who's he looking for here? They're still working, the friendlies are still working over the military base to the north. They picked up another garrison. Right now it's 2-2 right now. They've knocked out another red plane, and that, you know, and it's kind of the balancing act right here. They got so many. Picks up the JU-88P. Oh, can't quite get all of him. See if he can get flipped around here. Picks up the Tornado. Ooh, Harvey finishes off the Tornado. Gets the Guardian at 9,520. Pulls around here. I'm sorry, he didn't pick it up right off the bat. Kills him. However, that military base is, of course, still launching rockets here. So they're slowly but surely turning it back. But he's got the Yak-9 here. He's going to see if he can pick him up. Like I said, once again, kind of keep this center objective at a kind of a stalemate, really. The center objective is, of course, to keep shooting rockets here. He's knocking down planes as fast as the rockets land. So it's kind of like met kind of a stalemate here. Picks up the P-51A. Not sure what he's up to. Looks like he's kind of trying to dogfight with a couple of these fighters, which isn't always the best thing to do with P-51A. However, 860124 moves back into the objective, and he was able to knock him out, of course, helping once again to keep the objective going. Picks up the Meteor 1, Jeffrey. Like I said, once again, those big those long-range cannons and the relatively high velocity. It doesn't take much to keep them on target. So even if the meteor is still at that far, yep, picks him up at 740 meters, nails him. Now it's still 2-2 right now, and it's looking like a pretty interesting matchup here. Screw guns and IL-2. Vaer's knocked out 13,000 already. However, once again with that military base and the constant launching of the rockets, he's got to keep feeding the buffet here to keep this thing going. Picks up the tornado coming in here. Harvey is more interested in what's up above him, and Vaer's going to start nailing him here shortly. The blue team's bots are finally starting to work things over here. They've got the military base to the north almost turned blue, and they're working on the southern military base. So it's kind of an interesting little matchup here. Drops in the Ju-88P. Oh, makes a nice pass on him. Gets the wing legend. Just rubs the ground, folks. I mean, that's... he's probably picking tree limbs out of his cockpit. Picks him up, and it's kind of amazing that he's been able to keep this. Like I said, he hasn't left the center objective here, and they have a military base launching rockets, and he's still able to keep it going. Like I said, it does help that the bots, of course, are feeding the center. They're at 33 seconds to the squall line. He just needs them to pick up one more of these objectives. Picks up Jeffrey coming in here in the Meteor 1. However, that Meteor 1 goes into a climb, and it doesn't do really much good against this, the 23s. Picks up the ace right off the bat. Got the ME410 straight out in front of him. Oh, let's see if he can keep with him. He needs this to keep this the airfield objective. Finally, they turned the military base to the south. Now they've got both military bases. I didn't realize, but the human A-26 is actually was doing quite a bit of the work on turning those objectives to the north. I'm sorry, to the south. So he was able to knock that out while Vaer kept the center buffet rolling here. Drops down. The bots were kind enough to continue to feed this. Picks up a tornado. Puts him up to 19,680. This looks like it's going to be a pretty decent win here for Vaer. It's going to put him up over 20,000 combat points in the La-7. Yeah. Picks up Raymond, and he's got 2 planes, possibly. Yep, 4 planes left, 5 planes left. Meteor's just coming out of spawn. Picks up the Yak-9. Yak-9's like, oh, I run out of boost and altitude. Oh, shit, love it. Drops in on here in the GA. He is getting greedy. Trying to pick up Johan and the Ju-88P. They've got air supremacy. Game is pretty much over with. Well played, Vaer. That is the most interesting strategy I've seen in a while. Not take the military base and just simply camp the center, letting them continually shoot it and keep knocking down planes to keep the objective rolling. It works. Picks it up, 23,000, almost 24K personal points. Well played, guys. Great game.